All right, what's going on, beautiful people? This is Kid Wolf, aka the Spiritual Wolf. Hopping on here to actually share a very beautiful and very profound story from my recent trip overseas to Europe. And it's one that has been kind of in the back of my mind, kind of playing around while I've just been reacclimating back here at home. And today is one of those days where, it's a good time to share it. So, on the way home from Europe, actually, on my second flight, because I started my trip to Europe in Amsterdam and then went to Italy to spend time with my loved one and her family. And so on the way back, as I'm on my plane, I flew from Milan to Reykjavik and then Reykjavik to DC. So on the way back, on the plane. We're, just started our trip, and I fall asleep because it makes it easier for me to travel. And while I was sleeping, I was instantly given this very vivid and very beautiful image of angels. Now, right now, the way that we see angels is, we see people with wings, or we see the biblically correct angels, which look a little terrifying. But in this instance, I was shown visions of the more human angels. And they weren't necessarily full-bodied angels, but they were outlines of gold and moving light, almost like little dots moving around, just shifting, shimmering, glowing. And I could see them very clearly, and they were standing and they were looking at me. And while I was asleep, subconsciously, I spoke to them and I said, "Are you angels?" And they said, "Well, yeah, what'd you think we were?" And I was like, "I don't know. There's many different beings in this universe." They were like, "Touche." And it was a very funny, little start to the conversation. And I asked them, if you're here, I think that, that would mean that you have something to explain to me or share with me. And they were like, "Yeah, we do. We want to share with you that you are something far more incredible than what you actually believe you are. And not only you, but the world in itself is becoming such a very, in their words, lively place. But that liveliness is bringing us towards a greater sense of purpose, a greater sense of understanding and love." And they showed me visions of people walking on clouds and people on earth just vibrating with light, connecting to source, connecting to consciousness. And it was such a very beautiful experience. And before my camera dies, I'm going to just kind of wrap this up really quickly. Dreams and visions and communications like that are happening much more frequently. And whether or not you believe they're a part of just your consciousness, or if you believe that they're truly visions and communications from higher beings, trust those. Because I've carried this with me since I got back home, and I am now starting to understand that sharing these stories and sharing what I know and sharing everything is going to be much more beautiful and much more needed. So before my camera dies, I want to say this year, trust your gifts, trust your intuition, trust your visions, use all that you have to be and spread the love that you truly are. Sending you all love, light, and blessings. I hope you all have a great day. Peace and love.